me, it was very reminiscent of the 70s during a champion's time, which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
So Ken Ofori-Atta has been trending for weeks now, and if you are confused, you are not alone. 1 minute you hear he's sick, the next minute you hear he's wanted, then suddenly ICE extradition and corruption charges. So today let's slow everything down and break it properly. No politics, no shouting, just facts. So Ken Ofori-Atta is Ghana's former Minister for Finance. He served from 2017 to 2024 under the Adodi government. People say he was one of the most powerful ministers in that administration, handling Ghana's money during the tough economic times. That was the COVID time, and because of the COVID, people are saying he's one of the most powerful finance ministers that Ghana has ever had, and others are saying otherwise. And that's exactly why what's happening now is such a big deal. Now, after leaving office, Ofori-Atta became the subject of investigations by the Office of the Special Prosecutor. The OSP accused him of corruption and corruption-related offenses connected to several major state contracts, including the controversial SML deal. You know that one already. Because of time, I don't want to dive into it. So following that, he was invited for questioning, but he never showed up. So you will remember that some time back, the OSP wanted to have a certain discussion with Ken Ofori-Atta, but he never showed up. Today you hear he was sick, he has traveled here, he's not there, he's not around, so he'll come. Them do some, but he never showed up. So in early 2025, the OSP officially declared Ken Ofori-Atta a wanted person and fugitive from justice. Why? Because he had left Ghana and failed to return to face questioning without giving a clear date of return. Now at that point, this stopped being rumors and became legal trouble. So Ofori-Atta has been in the United States since January 2025 till now that we are speaking. It's 1 year now, he's still there, and his lawyers are saying that he traveled for medical treatment, including prostate cancer surgery. And people are asking a lot of questions. Actually, now prostate cancer surgery, how many days, how many weeks, how many months, how many years and years are surgery? Because we don't understand. One person, you left this country a year ago with a lot of excuses, and the OSP wanted to have some discussions with you, some conversations with you. He never gave the OSP a tangible reason why you cannot show up. Yet say you have traveled to the United States, and right now your lawyers are saying that you are undergoing a prostate cancer surgery. We don't understand. Now the matter seems to be escalating because right now there's another problem. His US visa has been revoked, and that decision has opened another door to everything that is happening right now. Now in January 2026, the US immigration authorities, specifically United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the one where people they call them ICE. It is what to say ICE be a chicken Ofori-Atta, and you say suno na akunimu, and yes I will be akunimu and I say wakuwa da suno bimu. ICE near Immigration and Customs Enforcement. You understand? Yes, so that is ICE. So these people, they detained Ken Ofori-Atta, and this was not an arrest by Ghana. This was not an extradition yet. It was an immigration detention due to visa and residency issues. Because on the internet, we heard some people saying that it was because he was arrested because the OSP wanted to have some conversations with him and he was not showing up. No, it's not because of that. The reason why ICE detained Ken Ofori-Atta was simply because of some issues with his visa.
With them. And I want Ghanaians to know that he just didn't overstay his visa. The visa was actually revoked. So it's not that Ofori-Atta, overstayed. So in July, the American government revoked, the State Department revoked his visa, all right? And they gave him up to November 29th of 2024 to leave the United States, okay? He did not. And then that is how come that they, decided they were going to now pursue him, and arrest him. Actually, the arrest was supposed to occur on January 4th, and they did not do so. But on Tuesday, January 6th, they, apprehended him, in the Virginia area.
So right now, as we speak, he's currently being held in Virginia while his immigration case is being reviewed. But we have decided not to sleep on the case. while the immigration people are reviewing his visa issue, the Attorney General of Ghana officially sent an extradition request to the United States. They were like, Charlie, this man, he's from our country and he has done so and so and so and so and so and so and so. Yes, he's being charged with so and so and so and so and so accusations. So because of that, we need him in this country to have certain conversations with him, to undergo some investigation processes. So we need him in this country. But he's been in your country for over a year now, and he hasn't given us any tangible reason as to why he cannot show up. So right now that he's in your embrace, we are pleading with you, bring him to us, so that we can continue our investigation. Now, as expected, Ghanaians are divided. Some are saying that nobody is above the law. Let him come and face justice. Others are also saying that this is political. Why wasn't he stopped from living in the first place? Mama na kwewe wakutwa 1 year or honum se chilling no chilio so ye denyu obi enim wakwa akudi 1 year we fe na asemuni abiri gidigidi na mo pese munye bibi. And now lawyers and activists and civil society groups are arguing on both sides. Some are saying that Charlie, Ghana here, and you check like some people are above the law and some are below the law. But those above the law, when they do something, they will leave them to enjoy their lives. When they see that Ghanaians are trying to, do the investigation on their own, then they come and put their nose inside like they are doing something. That's what people are saying. So that's the fight that is going on the internet right now. Now, this case raises uncomfortable questions like, can powerful people leave Ghana too easily? Is the OSP strong enough to handle big cases? Will Ghana actually succeed in extraditing a former finance minister? Just a whole lot of questions on the internet. So right now as we speak, this is where things stand. Ken Ofori-Atta is in ICE custody. Ghana has formally requested extradition, and then court and immigration processes are ongoing, and the story is far from over. So yes, in a nutshell, this is how the Ken Ofori-Atta issue is going on. Some of you don't understand. So I believe with this video, you'll be able to, understand what's going on in the camp of Ken Ofori-Atta. I go by the name of Tankpa Maverick, and this particular video was brought to you by My Exams AI. This is an AI learning tool that is able to predict future WASSCE and BEC questions for SHS and GHS students. And it can also provide you with all past questions from 19 Kujuhuhu to date, be it WASSCE, be it BEC. It can give you all the written aspects, the objectives, together with their answers, expected GES answers, not just any answers. This one is giving you marking scheme answers that you can follow and pass your BEC. So if you want to pass your BEC, you want to pass your WASSCE, just log on to www.myexamsai and find out the magic by yourself. I'll come at you another time with another interesting gist. I'm out.